welcome back to the Pantry Kitchen. I'm Catherine, and today I am switching up my classic fudge brownie to make it a cookie butter brownie. So it will have that ooey gooey fudgy brownie with a swirl of cookie butter through the top. One, it looks so pretty. Two, you're gonna get that nice cinnamony spice to it. So this is what cookie butter is. There's a lot of different brands that you can buy, but here in Canada, I have a PC brand. And so it's called speculoos, and that's the cookies that basically, so if you've ever made peanut butter, you grind up peanuts and that's peanut butter. So they basically do the same thing. They take these gorgeous speculoos cookies that are so delicious on their own, grind them up, and then it becomes a butter. So it's got a nice cinnamon undertone and it's just so good. So swirled into some chocolate brownies, it is just the ultimate thing. So I'm gonna stop talking so we can get to it. I am doubling the recipe. So the recipe I'll have down below is just going to be one 9x9 square pan. I need two because I need them for an order. So we are just going to double it up and it's easy that way. So I'll leave one, and then if you do need to make more, you just double or triple the recipe and it works all the time. So I'm just gonna do it by hand in a bowl and we'll go over the ingredients and then we'll get started. Granulated sugar, melted dark chocolate, melted unsalted butter, hot brewed coffee, melted cookie butter, eggs. For our dry ingredients, you'll need salt, all-purpose flour, and dark cocoa powder. So what I'm going to do first, I have my dry ingredients in a separate bowl, and I'm just going to give them a rough mix just so the cocoa powder is dispersed throughout the flour. This will help so that when we add it in, it's already one consistency. And again, just set that off to the side. In my large bowl, I'm going to whisk together my eggs and my sugar. I just added a splash of vanilla also to my butter, so you can add it at any time, but since it's easy and that was a container I could easily add it to, I put it in there. Yes, why do I have 4 eggs, but I am doubling the recipe. Again, I will have everything listed in the description bar below, as always, so that you can follow along. And I'm not really looking to incorporate too much air into these. I'm just looking for them to be light in color and smooth. So I like to do everything. A lot of things I like to do by hand because then I'm not over whisking or over mixing, because if you're using a stand mixer, you can tend to over mix if you don't keep it on a low speed. All right, everything is smooth. So in goes my melted butter. And always use unsalted because then you can control the salt. We already have a measurement of salt, so you don't want to use salted butter here. And then just slowly take your time mixing that in. The butter will make it nice and thick. As you start to whisk, you'll see that. Same with once we add the chocolate, because now we're adding fat into this. And that is delicious. Look at this. It's a new whisk, guys, I promise. If you remember, if you were here for the other whisk debacle, now we're doing the other way. The handle's coming off instead of the whisk part flying out. So in goes my melted chocolate. All deliciousness. And the reason I'm using coffee here is just because it's honestly a chocolate enhancer. So you're not really going to taste the coffee. It just will enhance the chocolate flavor and make it even more rich and delicious. Slowly whisk that in. In goes my coffee. Goes my dry ingredients, and then I'm going to whisk that in as well. And I'm just going to switch back to my spatula just to scrape all the sides and the bottom and make sure everything is one consistency. Thick, fudgy brownie batter. I'm going to portion it evenly into my 2 hands.
Hey!
Whoa. Flung it at my face. Yes? Okay. All right, so now that our brownie batter is in our pans, what I've done is just melt a little bit of cookie butter down. So I've got about a half a cup here. And if you don't use all of this, that's totally okay. You can put it back in and it will solidify. So just about like 20 seconds in the microwave. So I'm just going to drizzle this on first and then we'll start to swirl it in. And don't be shy. So you want every single square to get a good amount of cookie butter. All right. And now just with a toothpick or a knife, I'm just going to start to swirl it in. And this pattern will stay, which is awesome. Most time if you do make a pattern, it will stay when it bakes, but this is awesome because they already look so pretty when they come out of the oven. And I like to leave some like bigger swoops. And it's nice because each one will be super unique. And I'm just kind of going in like figure-8 motions, just swirling the cookie butter throughout the batter. All right. So now in a 350-degree oven, they're going to bake for about 20 to 25 minutes until you don't see any more shine on the top. And if you do need to insert a toothpick too, it should come out clean. All right, so our cookie butter brownies are all cooled. So they're, I mean, let's be honest, they're still slightly warm, but I'm gonna cut them for you because let's be honest, I'm all about saving time. These brownies will stay ooey gooey and delicious. So each, if you're just doing one recipe, then you'll get 9 brownies. If you cut them like me, 3-inch squares. If you're doing double, you'll get 18. So let me just show you how fudgy and delicious with the cookie butter on top. Come on. You see that? You see the texture of that? Just on a Friday night, a fun weekend with the kids. This is super simple to bake with your kids, and it is so delicious. So I hope, you enjoyed spending today with me and baking these cookie butter brownies. I hope you give them a try, and if you like this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss a new one and give it a thumbs up. Thanks guys, bye. Ooh, ah.
What are those?